Morant against Joseph. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with it. Picked up by Joseph. Brooks outside. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Clark. Feeds it to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Five seconds left in the first half of basketball. The 3 from Joseph. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And that'll do it for us. The third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Bagley's showing he can be effective on defense, jumping up and getting a steal.
Down low, Morant.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Memphis leading.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
No good from Valanciunas.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
2 points, that one goes.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Barnes against Winslow. Bagley, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 24 points.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Bogdanovich against Jones. Bagley, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitz. On the heel, he's checked in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Parker's checked in for the Kings. Ken Bazemore comes in for Corey Joseph. The Grizzlies also making a change. Melton's checked in. Healed, the pass to Giles. Back to Healed. Here's Giles. He's covered by Anderson. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Melton passes to Anderson, and he makes that one. Anderson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Pass to Parker. Now, here's Holmes. Back to Parker. The pass to Giles. The rebound by Anderson. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Fox in for Kent Bazemore. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Melton passes to Brooks. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Rebounded by Holmes. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Winslow's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Now the feed to Clark. Holmes with the steal. Now here's Fox. Giles in the corner. Passes it to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. Back to Giles. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Giles. Over Clark. Misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Sacramento. They lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Holmes, and it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Memphis moving that ball around. It's Holmes, high post. Outside, Bagley. Back to Fox. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Fox with the steal. Outside for Bagley. Anderson against Fox. Bielitsa passes to Bagley. And no good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant against Holmes. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 26.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And he gets the bucket.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Morant kicks to Clark. Out to Morant. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 29.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
Here's Brooks. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Fox. Out of hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Brooks, here we go. Count it.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Holmes passes to Bielitsa. They kick out to Heel. Pass to Bielitsa. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. It's Bielitsa. And the call on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Fox kicks to Bielitsa. The drive by Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Heady play by Bielitsa.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front. But at least they're tied up.
And that one clearly a foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Heel finds Bielitsa. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Morant. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Valanciunas now atop the key. Back to Winslow. And there's the pass to Brooks. Out to Morant. A 3-ball. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Back to Fox. Brooks against Teal. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break Memphis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Morant. Launches it. Rebound by Williamson.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Morant with the steal. And then Morant slams it in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
The mighty Mississippi River carving its path. We are
Hey, Kevin.
terrific. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Valanciunas finds Morant. And the rejection by Favors. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside Holiday. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Morant. Inside. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. And another turnover here by Memphis. Here's Ball. Outside Holiday. Here's Favors. Bank shot. No good. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Finished off the break.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Winslow against Ingram. Passes it to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. They grab their own miss. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Brooks the pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The 3 from Morant. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Winslow. Takes the 3. And it's Morant missing.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, just great ball movement.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Brooks. There's the pass to Winslow. Now here's Valanciunas. And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jackson with it. Out guarded by Ingram. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pops it up for Favors.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the rejection by Favors. And there's the feed to Ingram. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Hart. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Redick puts up a 3. No good there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And will... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward. Jackson passes to Hayes. And Clark over to help. Pass to Melly. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and hot motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Hayes fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Down by 15. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. For 3. Hart, no good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Clark outside from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jackson against Jones. Throws it up high. Hayes, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Outside, Redick. Outside for Jackson. Melly passes to Hayes. Jackson in the corner. Three-pointer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Redick against Clark. Yep, that one goes.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pelicans leading by 9. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. And Hayes kicks to Redick. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Jones looking for an opening. Lobbed up there for Clark.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the middle. He's in the post. He's against Clark. Pass to Melly. Anderson with the block. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Right wing. Anderson against Ingram. Now here's Anderson. Defense right on him. Brooks, the best of Valanciunas, over Favors. Here's Anderson, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Jones, the best of Valanciunas. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. On the wing, Holiday. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 9. And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
Well, I like the determination of Ingram. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Holiday dishes to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant passes to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas from past the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's Morant, and stolen by Williamson. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Morant. Stolen by Winslow. To the inside. Morant against Williamson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Holiday up top. Brooks covering. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Holiday from downtown. And the dunk by Williamson.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Morant, that's for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Inside, here's Favors.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Morant.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Here's Jackson. Goes back up. Feeds it to Okafor. Here's Hart. Okafor trying to get open. The three-pointer no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Goes up with the stripe. Offensive rebound. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Hayes with the steal. Now the pass to Okafor. And the wide open shot from Redick. But they'll get another chance. And it's Okafor missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And another turnover here by Memphis.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Josh Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Anderson against Jackson. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hayes down low. He's covered by Anderson. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
When you're 6'11", doesn't take much for you to slam it home. Okafor, just a big guy who really can get to the rack quickly.
Pass to Clark. Launches it. The shot off that time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. New Orleans on top, up by 12. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Okafor, and it's Melly in at the 4-man position. Kept alive, and Okafor slams it in.
Cannot forget to box out Okafor on the glass. I mean, he is relentless in his attack.
Now Morant. On the wing, Jones. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Redick against Morant. Pulls up, high post. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Holiday, the pass to Redick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. 5 on the clock. And that one's good, Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 13. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Gutterich, the pass to Morant. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans leading by 15. And here's Ingram from the arc. Kicks it out to Williamson. Moore outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jones checked in for John Morant. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here's Jones. Clark right side. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
From deep, Moore. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Jones. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Moore. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Clark inside. He's guarded by Favors. Lock at 6. Anderson passes to Clark. Anderson kicks to Jones.
And Ball showing you a little nasty there on defense, showing you some of that sandpaper grit.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Holiday surveying the floor, and it's Ball in the corner. Down low. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Redick kicks to Holiday. And the rejection by Valanciunas. There's Williamson with the three. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Winslow.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pelicans.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zion Williamson.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now, here's Morant for three. It falls.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Fox. Bagley. Nice move. And nothing but hair on that one. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Ball finds Favors. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Barnes.
Showing toughness on that possession. Bagley doesn't back down from these type of challenges.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Out to Favors. Now here's Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Up again. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fox passes to Bjelica. Back to Fox. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Back to Holiday. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Bjelica. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Fox passes to Bjelica. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Favors kicks to ball. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Ball against Fox. Bjelica with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Ingram. Pass the ball. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Favors. Fox with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, G.A. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
And he banks in the layup.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Passes it to Ingram. To the paint. And that one's good. Williamson.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Here's Fox. It's tipped. Outside Holiday. He can't hit that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Solid transition player. For Bagley, it's about making himself available to score in these situations.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Bagley. The Kings another fast break chance right here. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
That one good for 2.
NBA athletes are getting longer, more athletic, better. Ingram's a perfect example.
Barnes finds Bielitsa. Bagley with the ball. He's covered by Favors. Williamson with the block. And he recovers it. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. We'll take a quick break, then get you back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Favors, and it's Melly in at the 4-man position. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Redick surveying the D. And again, New Orleans has no up. The Kings trailing. Oh, the lob to Parker. And it goes out of bounds. That one off heel.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Hayes, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the second free throw, good. Healed with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Holmes. Over Okafor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on J.J. Redick. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Both free throws good from Holmes.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Redick against Hield. Outside Jackson. Pass to Hayes. There's the feed to Okafor. Yep, it counts. Okafor's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Holmes. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Hart the pass to Hayes. From deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bazemore, no one around him. And Parker stays with it. And the Kings lead by 2.
And reading shot trajectories is a skill that Parker has worked on over the years.
And the rejection by Holmes. Hayes finds Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. It's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Parker. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Offline with his 3. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. Williamson trying to free himself up.
The young legs. Ingram getting off the ground before the D can react.
The Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ball against Fox. Got a piece of it. Okafor with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Okafor dishes to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Passes to Holiday. Over Hield. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hield kicks to Fox. Back to Hield. In the corner, Holmes with it. Bielitsa inside. Guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Now look, I like whenever Bielitsa finishes with force. With the right positioning, he's a problem.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barnes against Ingram. Stolen by Holiday. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Holiday. Williamson's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And again, the turnover by the Kings. Here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bagley with the block.
Almost 7 feet. Bagley has got the tools to be a great shot blocker.
And again, New Orleans has no up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Derek Favors had no problems getting going. He had 9 points, mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Just 3 to shoot. Favors. Bagley with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Ingram wide open. Williamson, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and you feel like Williamson could do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
Fox passes to Bielitsa, and the Kings check on 2 more. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Holiday left side. And Favors kicks to ball. The pass to Williamson. Ingram dishes the ball. Latre. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play that game.
Back to Bogdanovich for 3. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
And some changes here for the Kings. Parker's checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Ingram passes to Williamson. Shakes him. No good on that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And then for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 5. Can they get it? Joseph with the rebound. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Joseph dishes to Parker, and it's blocked. The shot by Redick, no good. Sacramento leading by 5. And the dunk by Parker.
Rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, you better get out of the way.
Stolen away. The Kings another fast break chance right here. Ingram against Bazemore. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox passes to Giles. And they're moving it up. Here's Okafor. Feeds to Ingram. And the wide open shot from Redick. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pass to Fox. And here's Ingram from the arc. No good there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then there's E'Twaun Moore. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good, Barnes.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And Redick gets to Okafor. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Bielitsa.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ingram against Barnes. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Ball. Melly passes to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Outside Holiday. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fox, no good.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
The shot's good. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. Bielitsa goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. And the Kings lead by 7.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Williamson headed to the hoop.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Fox finds Barnes. Pass to Bagley. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
So calm and collected in the big spots. Fox, he relishes being the guy to take huge shots for this team.
It's deflected. Inside, here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Showing some guts out there. Ingram with the big-time bucket.
Sacramento leading by 3. On the pass to Bielitsa to the middle. Stolen by Ball. Williamson against Barnes. Outside, Ball to tie it up. Got a piece of it.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Accepting more responsibility over time. Bogdanovich, I mean, you gotta love his willingness to take these shots.
Here's Ingram. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
No fear. The young fella Ingram showing he's up for the challenge.
Outside, Bagley. Ingram against Barnes. It falls!
This is why the coaching staff has Bagley out here in these moments. I mean, because they know he can deliver.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Back to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Bielitsa. Shoots over Ingram, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Holiday. 20 seconds left in the 4th. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich looking around. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Bagley's got some deep basketball roots. His grandfather won gold in 1964. And he was the #2 overall pick in the draft that year.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Now Fox. Puts up a 3. So the Kings win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies is that. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Williamson is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Winslow that time on the assist by Morant.
Well, you'll never see Winslow shy away from physical play. In fact, more often than not, he initiates it.
Fox, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant kicks to Brooks. The pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Out to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Outside for Bagley. And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Morant for 3. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break Memphis. Offensive rebound. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by the Kings.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Floats one up. Bagley. And Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And Brooks, here we go. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Deflects the pass. Barnes picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Kyle Anderson, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. Fields checked in for Sacramento. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
The Kings making a switch here. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Bazemore on the wing. It's stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. Gutteridge can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Giles, the pass to Bazemore. Another shot out to Parker. And it's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Melton, covered by Heel. Melton passes to Jones. Down low. Melton's shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Kings trailing. And here is Hield. Passes it to Joseph. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jones to the inside. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break champs. Pass to Hield. He dishes it to Joseph. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
It's tipped. Dishes to Clark. 6 to shoot. Inside. And the Kings pushing it up now. Now here's Bazemore. Guarded closely. Parker right side. Back to Giles. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Winslow. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Holmes. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Holmes. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Holmes got the lead up to 4 now for Sacramento. The Grizzlies shooting for the game at 42%. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jackson finds Winslow. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Kings making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Kings leading now by 4. Barnes outside. And Winslow comes to help. Barnes dishes to Fox. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Bielitsa. The feed to Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. Brooks against Fox. He's off on that one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the dunk by Jackson.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Passes it to Morant. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Kings.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Winslow. The Kings also with the sub. On a Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Barnes. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant for three. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 5.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Barnes against Valanciunas. Barnes dishes to Bagley. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Shoots over Morant. It's Bielitsa. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Down low. Here's Gutterich. Clark trying to get open. That one goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones against Joseph. Lets it go. Here's Giles. They kick out to Heel. Back to Giles. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Outside, Jones to the paint. No good from Clark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Holmes down low. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Memphis. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Anderson with the ball. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Kings on top. They lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Grizzlies trail by 5 on the 4 for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes at the small forward position.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his efforts.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Fox against Morant. Bielitsa passes to Fox. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Morant. Fox kicks to Bagley. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
And they continue to control the glass.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones.
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Fox, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Lobbed up there for Fox. Doesn't go that time.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Winslow finds Morant. Back to Winslow. It's stolen by Bagley. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
The kick out to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Valanciunas against Bagley. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A baseline J. It's Bielitsa, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bielitsa's got 8 points. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And he's good on the second. Now Joseph. Holmes passes to Hield. And he lays it straight in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Hield kicks to Giles. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Outside, Fox. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Holmes got 8.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Back to Jones. Fox with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Holmes. Can't hit from in close.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Jones for three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Sacramento with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Kings leading now by 10. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Winslow, and it's Brooks, and it's shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here are the Grizzlies. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
The Kings shooting about 42% so far. Fox passes to Giles. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Giles has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. Clark outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Off target from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Holmes kicks to Barnes. On the wing, Hield. To the middle. Here's Giles. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in for Anderson. Sacramento also making some changes. Bagley comes in for Rashad Holmes. And Bielitsa in for Harry Giles.
He got prime position under the rim and cleaned it up. Nice finish by JV.
Morant with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Hield.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Barnes kicks to Bielitsa. Left side, Bagley. Wants to get it to Bielitsa, and does. And the shot goes in. And the Kings lead by 8.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
Bagley against Morant. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. A 3 from Morant. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Everyone knows how athletic Barnes is. Demonstrated yet again with the slam.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Barnes outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Barnes looking around. Back to Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Winslow kicks to Morant. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Over Bagley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Memphis called for the foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He hits the second from the line.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bielitsa. Bogdanovich finds Bielitsa. The kick out to Fox. Barnes against Winslow. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Sacramento.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Bogdanovich dishes to Bagley. Fox against Valanciunas. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And, you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Morant. So it's Sacramento picking up the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty high. the Mississippi River. And look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Winslow. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent. Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now Morant, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Now Jackson. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. There's the 3. And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got 5.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Morant outside. Pass to Winslow. On the wing, Jackson. Morant against Holiday. It's Morant with the drive.
The handle and the acceleration. Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one falls for Ingram. Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. Lays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Jones with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Jones, the pass to Brooks. Back to Jones. Inside. The pass to Gutteridge. A floater, and it's Jones laying it in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ball finds Williamson. Down low from 10 feet out. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. Ball, the pass to Williamson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Anthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis leading. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Okafor with the steal. Passes it to Hayes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Gutteridge. Here's Clark, and that one released in time, but no good. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Brandon Clark. He's out there with Anderson. Tyus Jones out there with Jackson. And it's Melton in at the 2. Clock is at 3. Here's Hart. Off target with his 3.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Back to Redick. To the middle. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Jones. No one covering. Hart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jackson against Morant. Unable to get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Poked away. Stolen by Winslow. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket by Jackson.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Favors. And Winslow pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. All going up court. It's deflected. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Favors dishes to Hayes. Back to Favors. Over Jackson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Morant against Jackson. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Holiday. And Winslow pulls it down.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Clark. Clark kicks to Holiday. No good on the triple. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bucket is good. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Melton. There's the lob to Jackson.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now here is Holiday. And Favors kicks to Hart. Hits it from 3-point range. Hart's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. And stolen by Favors. Now the pass to Jackson. Here's Hart. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. Williamson dishes to Holiday. Williamson the pass to Okafor. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks leading the charge. 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Brooks. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Holiday. Pass to Ingram. Valanciunas against Okafor. Nice D from Valanciunas. And for Memphis, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Morant with a wide open look. Pelicans with the rebound.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Not sure how he saw that there, Holiday, with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
It's hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force. And there was so much hoopla around ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand. Yeah, this kind of play right here pays off.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Teardrop shot, and Holiday kicks to Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant against Ball. And it's Morant missing. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws come. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Over to the wing. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Left side, Ball. Back to Favors. Outside, Redick passes the ball. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jackson. Dylan Brooks out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 2-guard spot. Wound up there for Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ball with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jones looking for an opening. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. Favors dishes to Redick. Here's the 3. And the Pelicans get it back. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Melly. The 3. 4 on the clock. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Ball, the pass to Favors. Here's Melly. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. Now Jackson. He kicks to Jones. And he gets it to go.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Up top, Favors, guarded by Jackson. Here's Hart. The pass to Ball. He dishes it to Favors. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Ball stolen. Here's Ball. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Jones. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. The putback. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The feed to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Here's Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive, and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. There's the lob to Jackson, and stolen by Williamson. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The finish, and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And here's Holiday. favorites. And yes, it's good. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Morant scanning the floor. It doesn't go for him. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And the rejection by Jackson. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Winslow finds Brooks. Back to Winslow. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Here's Morant. Valanciunas. Count it.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So New Orleans wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.